So this is the new radio. Pretty quick install. I really like the way that these bezels come out. Jeep did a really good job with these. But this is, a really cheap head unit, and it does great. I don't know if you guys can actually see that very well or not. There we go. Now you're seeing a reflection. Yeah, you can see it's fairly responsive. It's a little twitchy, but having GPS is great. Again, it keeps making you guys not be able to see that worth a damn. There we go. So, yeah, really solid. The little guy over there is horrible, but you can't get rid of him. But yeah, it's a wireless CarPlay radio. It's really hard to complain about for $200. Actually, $150. And it was a full drop-in install. I mean, it just bolted in place. Well, sorry guys, I lied. I had to finish the Jeep real fast, so customer's happy, at least as far as I know. We had a few issues. Rough Country didn't send the yokes for the front drive shaft, so they next date them to me. I think next up on this thing is going to be flares, front and rear, and a rear bumper and tire carrier, so he can get a matching fifth wheel. But it went really good. You can see the new, reasonably modern head unit with wireless CarPlay. It's got a little GPS speedo on it. It's pretty nifty. And then the Move front bumper got finished. I did leave off the bull bar. It just was too small. It needed to be a larger diameter. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. I actually really dig this bumper. I hate these tires, but they look cool, so he's happy. And I'll see if I can get you guys all the way up in there and do some adjustment. So you can see the quick disconnects are hooked up and right. My brother was right. I should have left those disconnected and did them on the ground. I did have to do the stabilizer flip for the track bar adjustment, but it all went pretty smooth. This is going to be a little shaky, sorry. So yeah, now we're moving on to, well, we're going to finish tinning the building. I'm really close, really close. It looks awesome, in my opinion. And then, as soon as I get that done, we're moving on to this sweet girl. God, it's beautiful. Never really been touched. Damn near bone stock. I think 33 or 35,000 original miles. Oh, it's great. And then that thing's getting a pothole kit. It started running rough on me, so I had to figure that out too. I could show you the lift. Well, the parts of the lift I've unwrapped. You've got a adjusted upper control arm for the lift. You've got a single adjustable dog bone. The other one's still wrapped up. You have a front shock with a stud spacer to adapt for the lift. You have 2 sets of spring cups, one front, one rear. I really dig this part. I wish you'd given me enough lock nuts, but this is a double adjustable lower control arm. And then the shock, the ball joints. It's a well-built kit. Hey guys, so just as a recap, we got the tin done on the front of the building. We got the Jeep done and delivered. He's super happy with it. We're gonna probably bring it back later this year for a little more work. He wants to do metal fender flares, a rear bumper, and carrier. I kind of went over that in the overview, but he's got a couple other ideas he wants to implement while I've got it. Yeah, we're jumping on this. I'm not gonna do any work on it in this video. This is gonna be next week's video. I'm gonna work in an EcoBoost for manifolds as well. I've got a C4 Corvette coming in for some clutch work. There's a lot of not super exciting stuff, but it's steady work coming through. I'm really excited about it. I'm happy that this, business in reality is going well, and I have customers who trust me with their vehicles. It's also really stressful, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. I really appreciate you guys coming to hang out and kind of get an update on what's been going on while I've been off work this week. It wasn't as productive as I was hoping it was going to be, but, it happens. I'll get caught up eventually.